Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark at the Shave Stop and GeorgeToon.com. This time around I'm back with a comparison video of sorts. I've been online, I've been looking around at some of the forums and some of the Amazon reviews, and a common question I've come across is how does the Merkur HD 34C compare to the Vikings Blade Chieftain Safety Razor? And I'm going to show you the difference between the two. This is the Vikings Blade Chieftain Safety Razor here, and on the right is the Merkur HD 34C. Now I've saved the packaging, and even though I've used these razors, I've put them back in the original packaging so you can see exactly what you'll get if you order these online through Amazon. And I'll have links below also where you can go ahead and purchase them if you'd like to. First off is the presentation. As you can see, the Merkur comes in a very ordinary box. It's a rather cardboard box with cellophane windows, that sort of thing. It's labeled on the back. It says Merkur HD 34C, chrome plated, brand new, that sort of thing. When you open it up, you are presented with an inner lining that holds the razor and also one razor blade. So let's get that razor blade out. We'll pull the whole thing out. So they do give you one razor blade. It's a Merkur Super Blade of some sort. And this is how the razor is packaged. Nothing more there. And they give you a little bit of information here, care instructions on the back of this sleeve. And the razor sits here just like this and comes out. So that's how the Merkur is presented to you. And that's okay. One razor blade inside this carton here and the actual razor itself. Let's take a look and see how the Chieftain from Vikings Blade is presented and packaged. And I have to tell you, it's head and shoulders above what you get from Merkur. First of all, you get this wonderful box right here that has the name of the product on it, their Viking logo, Chieftain Safety Razor, Vikings Blade name, that sort of thing. You open it up, and the first thing you see is some information from the company regarding the product and how to contact them and how to do wet shaving and that sort of information, which is always very nice. Then inside you actually are presented with the travel case. Now the travel case is also lined, not lined, wrapped in nice cellophane wrapper, and I hung onto the wrapper, so I rewrapped this because I've already done an unboxing video of this. And I just wanted to show you this is how it comes. It's a beautiful leather traveling case, and it has gold embossed name and logo right here on the top in the leather. Very, very nice. It has a magnetic latch, so it shuts very, very securely. When you open it up, you have a beautifully felt-lined compartment and a mirror. If you're traveling, you don't have a mirror. When you take this case, you have a mirror. You also inside have this beautifully chromed razor, and you also have 5 razor blades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is very, very nice. So I would say that given a choice of those two, just on the basis of that alone, the Vikings Blade wins. If you wanted to give this as a gift, either one of these razors as a gift, this certainly makes a much better presentation than the Merkur. Really, I mean, this is just top notch. You're getting 5 blades, you're getting the razor, a travel leather case, a mirror, really, really nice. And the company does stand behind it. They really do have a terrific customer support system in place. And it also comes with a lifetime guarantee. Merkur, I'd have to double check with that. I'm not so sure it does come with a lifetime guarantee. I could be wrong, but that's the presentation. Now let's go into the actual differences between the razors themselves. We'll move this out of the way, get some breathing room here, and take a look at the razors. Well, first of all, you can immediately see that the Vikings Blade is a bit taller, and the chroming seems to be a bit nicer than the Merkur. Weight-wise, there's a slight more bit of weight to the Vikings Blade because obviously it has a longer handle, and it seems to be a little bit heavier because I think that also involves the premium materials that they use to manufacture the razor. But let's get right to the Merkur so we can see exactly what we're dealing with here. This is a two-piece razor. And the reason why it's a two-piece razor is because, well, here, I'll show you the three-piece razor. Here's my Vikings Blade Godfather, which is a three-piece razor. And this is the configuration of three-piece razor. It consists of a handle, a base plate, and a cap plate. That is what a three-piece razor is. Now, the Merkur HD 34C is a variation of the three-piece razor, and that's a two-piece. It has an adjustment knob here on the bottom, and just by unscrewing that, you remove the handle and the base plate together. The base plate is attached to the handle already, and the cap plate has this long threaded post, obviously, that goes in here to thread inside the barrel of the handle. Now, technically, it's a three-piece razor. Not so much three pieces for shaving, but inside this barrel, this adjustment knob here, you just pull on that, and an inner barrel comes out. It's held in place by this little compression ring right here. Of course, there's the barrel, and this is what the cap plate threads into. Okay, that's how that works. So I find myself, when I use this, I usually take it all apart like this, and I usually get a cotton swab, and I swap out the inside of this just in case any water has gotten down into that barrel, and I also wipe off this inner barrel working here also. And just by squeezing that clip a little bit, you can then insert that back into place. Now, how do you load a blade? Well, you load a blade just by holding the cap in the palm of your hand, dropping a blade onto it, and then dropping the handle and the base plate back on and tightening. Now you're all set and you're all ready to shave. Now, what's characteristic of most three-piece and two-piece razors is that the end tabs of the blade are exposed here. Now, I think that's because some of the more inexpensive bargain three-piece razors, there's a lot of slop and play with the cap and the base plate, so that sometimes you actually have to grab those blade ends, loosen it up a little bit, and actually align the blade. Not so with the Merkur HD 34C. It's very precisely made, so alignment is perfect each and every time, which is very, very nice. I can really appreciate that. The chroming is really not as gleaming and glorious as it is on other razors. A lot of people say it reflects more of an industrial look, and that's all well and good. That's perfectly fine. Let's compare it with the Vikings Blade Chieftain Razor. Now, this is a butterfly twist-to-open razor, and it has its logo on one door there, and it also has the Vikings Blade and Chieftain name etched into the other door, which is very, very nice. This is triple chromed. It is absolutely glorious. It gleams, it shines, it's really nice. The handle is heavyweight, and it has this wonderful gripping right here, which is wonderful. So it's got these deep grooves here and nice feel to it, so that it's not going to slip. I've used it with some very, very slick shaving cream, and I've always had a very sure grip of this handle. Contrast that with the Merkur, where it has just the regularly standard knurl on it, and it's not bad, but I prefer myself the deeper knurling. Now, how do you install a blade? Very, very simply. The adjustment knob on the bottom, you twist to open, you take your blade, you drop it in, you twist to close, and that's it, you're done. And it's perfectly aligned each and every time. And the one thing that's really, really nice is those end tabs are enclosed. I'll show you here, just by opening up. You can see that those end tabs are enclosed on the razor head. So it's a little bit wider razor head. And that's really nice because you don't have to worry about alignment because it's perfectly aligned each and every time. And when you flip it around and shave, sometimes there is that one moment that you might get that tab maybe catching underneath your nostril or something and giving a little bit of a nick. Not so with this. That's why I guess those are enclosed. I just happen to like the design. I really, really do prefer it. And I just think it's a terrific razor in that regard. So that's really pretty much the difference between these two razors. That's a quick overview of everything. And the Merkur HD34C is also shorter handle. So if you have large hands, you may not be able to get a good grip of this too. The longer handle of the Chieftain is something that I really do prefer. Again, the Chieftain is made with premium Swedish metals and materials, copper, bronze. It's triple chromed. Really, really a well-made razor, and they've got terrific quality control on it and a lifetime guarantee. Whereas the Merkur, I believe, is Zamac, which is a pot metal, a mixture of zinc, aluminum, I think magnesium, and copper, I think. I'm not sure. But it's quite common in the automotive industry. A lot of the trim and metal that goes on automobiles is made from Zamac, from what I understand. It's not bad, but it's not premium Swedish materials. So there you have it. That's the quick overview of the Chieftain and the Merkur, and I hope that's helped you in some way to make a decision. But I have to tell you right now that if I was going to give a gift, I would definitely go with the Chieftain because you get so much more for your money. Wonderful travel case, a mirror, leather travel case, felt lined, mirror, 5 blades, and a terrific quick change razor. With the Merkur, this is what you get. You get your packaging like this. You get this razor and you get 1 blade. It's not bad, but I definitely give the advantage to the Chieftain. The way they shave is dramatically different, and I realize that everyone's face and skin and beard are different, so your mileage may vary, but I have to tell you, the Chieftain gives me a much better shave than the Merkur. The Merkur 34C is very, very mild, almost too mild on my face. Even after 3 complete shave passes, it misses hairs on my face. Whereas the Chieftain really does an efficient job. I would say the Chieftain is upper mild to lower aggressive for my skin, and the Merkur is a very low mild, really very, very mild razor. But it depends on your skin, your beard, and your face as to which one would work for you. Personally, if you're going to give a gift to a beginning wet shaver or a seasoned wet shaver, this is the one to go with. It just has so many more things going for it, and really, they will love getting this travel case. And it comes in this box here. Everything about it is just top notch. Really, really is very, very good. So that's it. I hope that helps you in making a decision. Thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know, comment below. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for great comic strips, cartoons, and other videos like this. And I will talk to you again real soon.